Alright guys, let's solve this Olympiad equation together. It says c dot c dot c plus t is equal to 10. Solving this, we first multiply these three out. C times c is t squared times t is t cubed. Alright? Plus t is equal to 10. Now, you can decide to cross this thing over here so that we have t cubed plus t minus 10 is equal to 0. If you're wondering, dots means multiplication in mathematics. Alright? Now, we find 0 of this equation. A 0 of an equation is that number which the variable stands for that makes the equation equal to 0. So invariably, I'm saying whatever number you put t for here that will subtract 10 to give you 0 is a 0 of this equation. Okay? And that number for this equation is 2. So 2 cubed is 8 plus 2 minus 10 is equal to 0, right? Hence, we can say from here that 2 is a 0. Invariably, we are trying to say that t is equal to 2 is a 0. Hence, if t is equal to 2, if you bring 2 over to this side, this means that t minus 2 is equal to 0 is a factor. Alright? So when you equate a 0 to 0, it becomes a factor basically. Now, you can use this factor to divide this equation to get the remaining factors. Alright? So we're going to use this factor, which is t minus 2. So put it outside the division sign. And then we put our equation in the division. So we have t cubed. Because we don't have anything in t squared, I can decide to put plus 0t squared. And again, plus 0t, plus t, we have something in t, minus 10, alright, is now what is under here. T into t cubed is t squared, alright, and then t squared times t is t cubed minus 2t squared. When we subtract, we have this times this is plus, so we have 2t squared, alright. We bring down plus t. Right, dividing again, we have plus 2t. Again, what we have here is 2t squared minus 4t. Okay, when we subtract again, this gives us 5t, and we bring down negative 10. So, dividing again, we have 5t into t to give us plus 5. And then this multiplies to give us 5t minus 10, right? So when we subtract, we have 0 remaining. Hence, from here, we can see that the remaining factor is t squared plus 2t plus 5. Okay? Now, we have to solve this quadratic equation to get the remaining zeros. And how do we solve this quadratic equation? Well, since this quadratic equation is not factorizable, we're going to use the quadratic formula, which states that minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a is equal to t in this occasion. Alright? So b is the coefficient of t, which is 2. So we can say that b is equal to 2. A is the coefficient of t squared, which is 1. And c is the constant term, which is 5. We'll apply this in this equation to get our answers. Hence, t becomes equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 2 squared is 4 minus 4 times a is 1 and c is 5 all over 2 times 1 is 2, which is 2a. This is equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 20 all over 2. This is equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root 4 minus 20 is negative 16. So we have square root of negative 16 all over 2. Now this becomes equal to minus 2 plus or minus. Remember that square root of negative 16 is written as I times root of 16. Okay, where I is root of negative 1. Don't forget, all over 2. Now this becomes equal to minus 2 plus or minus root of 16 is 4. So we have 4 times I all over 2. And then this becomes equal to dividing each term by 2 here. So we have minus 1 plus or minus 2I. Alright. Hence t is minus 1 plus 2I. Okay, because we have plus or minus. So we say minus 1 plus 2I, or minus 1 minus 2I, or the first answer which we deduced was that t is equal to 2. So you're seeing that this is a polynomial with 3 answers. Hence t is equal to this or 2. Thanks for watching. I hope this made sense. If it did, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.